Remember when trucks were actually trucks? When you could fix them with a screwdriver and some elbow grease, instead of needing a computer science degree just to change the oil? Mechanics across America are secretly hoarding these legendary machines, while everyone else chases overpriced, flimsy pickups that break down faster than a politician's promise. If you don't act fast, you'll watch these classics disappear into private collections and restoration shops. Hit that subscribe button now, because what I'm about to show you could save you tens of thousands before it's too late. Coming in at number 10, we have the Ford F-100 from 1953 to 1979. This extended production run created one of the most diverse and collectible truck lines in American history. Early 50s models featured that gorgeous rounded styling that screams classic Americana. The later 70s trucks brought a more angular, aggressive look that still turns heads today. But forget the pretty faces for a minute. Let's talk about what's under the hood. These trucks came with everything from bulletproof inline sixes to thundering big block V8s. Every single one was designed to be owner serviceable. No computers, no emissions nonsense, just raw mechanical perfection that you could maintain with a basic tool set. Mechanics are hoarding these because they know something the general public is just starting to figure out. In 20 years, these simple machines will be worth their weight in gold, while today's computer-controlled plastic fantastic trucks are rotting in junkyards. Clean examples are commanding $15,000 to $30,000, but the really nice big block trucks, they're pushing $40,000 and climbing fast. At number 9, the Chevrolet C10 from 1960 to 1987 deserves special recognition as perhaps the most versatile and reliable pickup ever built. The square body design that dominated the 70s and 80s wasn't just a styling exercise. It was a masterclass in functional engineering. These trucks could haul a ton, tow a boat, and still ride smooth enough for daily driving, all while delivering surprisingly good fuel economy for their era. What really sets the C10 apart is its incredible parts availability and modification potential. Want more power? Drop in a big block Chevy V8. Need better handling? The suspension upgrades are endless and affordable. This is why mechanics consider C10s the Swiss Army knife of classic trucks. They can be whatever you need them to be. The aftermarket support for these machines is absolutely incredible, with companies like Classic Performance Products offering everything from complete chassis swaps to modern fuel injection systems. Clean examples are selling for $15,000 to $25,000, but the really nice square body trucks with big blocks are pushing $40,000 and climbing fast. Number 8 brings us to a truck that most people have completely forgotten about, but mechanics haven't. The Dodge Little Red Express from 1978 and 79 might have the goofiest name in pickup history, but don't let that fool you. This was Dodge's answer to the muscle car era, and they created something absolutely insane. Picture this: a pickup truck with a 360 cubic inch V8 producing 225 horsepower, dual exhaust pipes sticking out behind the cab, and enough attitude to make a Camaro jealous. The truck featured special red paint with gold accent stripes, chrome exhaust stacks, and wood grain bed rails that gave it a distinctive appearance that was impossible to ignore. Only around 38,000 of these were ever built over 2 model years, making them incredibly rare today. But here's the kicker. Because they looked like cartoon trucks, most people ignored them for decades. Now collectors are waking up to what they missed, and prices are going through the roof. A good Little Red Express will cost you anywhere from $25,000 to $50,000. But try finding one that hasn't been modified or abused. Drop a comment below and tell me, would you daily drive a Little Red Express? I'm genuinely curious. Coming in at number 7, the Ford F1 from 1948 to 1952 represents the birth of America's most successful truck dynasty. This was the first generation of Ford's revolutionary F-Series, and it established the foundation for everything that came after. What makes this truck so special isn't just its historical significance. It's the bulletproof simplicity that modern trucks have completely abandoned. The F1 came with a flathead V8 that you could rebuild in your driveway with basic tools. The chassis was so overbuilt that many of these trucks are still hauling loads 75 years later. The styling was clean and purposeful, with integrated headlights and a distinctive horizontal grille that would influence Ford truck design for decades. Mechanics love these because parts are still relatively easy to find through specialty suppliers.
There's no computer telling you what's wrong with your truck. When something breaks, you can see it, touch it, and fix it yourself. Values have been climbing steadily, with clean examples now commanding $15,000 to $25,000. That number keeps going up every year as more collectors discover these foundational machines.
At number 6, we have the Chevrolet 3100 series from 1947 to 1955. This was Chevrolet's answer to Ford's dominance, and boy, did they deliver something special. The Advanced Design series, as it was officially known, brought a level of style and sophistication to the working truck market that had never been seen before. The curved windshield, integrated fenders, and distinctive horizontal grille created a look that was both modern and timeless. But here's what mechanics really love about these beauties. The Thriftmaster inline-6 engine that came standard was virtually indestructible. We're talking about motors that routinely ran for 300,000 miles, with nothing more than regular oil changes and the occasional valve adjustment. The chassis was simple but robust, with leaf springs front and rear that could handle serious abuse. The load bed featured wooden planks and steel strips that could be easily replaced when worn out. Today's collectors are paying anywhere from $12,000 to $30,000 for nice examples, but the smart money knows these prices are just the beginning. Number 5 brings us to the International Harvester Scout from 1961 to 1980. Before the Bronco, before the Blazer, there was the Scout. International Harvester built this compact four-wheel drive machine to compete directly with Jeep's CJ series. But they created something far more sophisticated and capable. The Scout pioneered many features that we take for granted today, including optional independent front suspension, a removable hardtop, and fold-down windshield for open-air driving. The truck featured a distinctive boxy design with round headlights and a simple grille that emphasized function over form. But what mechanics really love about Scouts is their agricultural heritage. These weren't built to be pretty, they were built to work. That utilitarian approach resulted in a machine that could handle anything you threw at it. The 4-cylinder and V8 engines were borrowed from International's truck line, meaning they were designed for commercial durability rather than passenger car refinement. Finding a good Scout is getting harder every year, especially the earlier models with their distinctive styling and bulletproof mechanicals. Clean examples are selling for $20,000 to $40,000, but rust-free survivors command premium prices. If you're enjoying this list, smash that like button and let me know in the comments which Scout generation is your favorite. At number 4, the original Ford Bronco from 1966 to 1977 created the blueprint for every SUV that followed. But unlike its modern descendants, this was a real truck. Built on a shortened F-Series chassis with solid axles front and rear, the early Bronco could go anywhere and haul anything within reason. What makes these so special isn't just their capability, it's their perfect size. At 170 inches long, the Bronco was big enough to be useful, but small enough to navigate tight trails and crowded parking lots. This combination of capability and maneuverability is something you simply cannot find in modern vehicles. The removable doors and fold-down windshield made it the ultimate summer fun machine, while the optional hardtop provided year-round comfort. Ford offered the Bronco with inline-6 and V8 engines, both known for their reliability and easy maintenance. Values have exploded in recent years, with nice examples selling for $30,000 to $60,000. Even rough project trucks are commanding serious money because everyone knows these prices aren't coming back down. Coming in at number 3, here's something completely different, and I guarantee it'll start some arguments in the comments. The Chevrolet El Camino from 1959 to 1987 was the ultimate identity crisis vehicle. Part car, part truck, and 100% cool. Mechanics appreciate El Caminos because they combine the comfort and handling of a passenger car with the utility of a pickup bed. The front half was pure Chevrolet passenger car, complete with independent front suspension and civilized ride quality. The back half featured a functional pickup bed that could handle real cargo. Under the hood, you could get everything from an economical inline-6 to fire-breathing big-block V8s that would embarrass most muscle cars. The super sport versions from the late 60s and early 70s are particularly sought after, featuring high-performance engines, special trim, and aggressive styling cues. The later 70s and 80s models particularly appeal to collectors because they represent the end of an era, the last time you could buy a truly unique vehicle that defied conventional categories. Clean El Caminos are selling for anywhere from $15,000 to $40,000, depending on year and engine combination, but the really nice SS models with big blocks are commanding serious money.
At number 2, the Dodge D series from 1961 to 1993 represents 3 decades of steady evolution and improvement. While Ford and Chevrolet grabbed most of the headlines, Dodge was quietly building some of the toughest, most reliable trucks on the road. The D100 and D200 models featured robust drivetrains, comfortable interiors, and styling that aged gracefully over their long production run. What mechanics particularly appreciate about these trucks is their simplicity and durability. Dodge used proven components and conservative engineering, which means these trucks just keep running. The Slant 6 engine option was legendary for its reliability, while the various V8 options provided plenty of power for work or play. The trucks featured a distinctive angular design that looked tough and purposeful, with a grille that announced its presence without being overly flashy. They're also significantly less expensive than comparable Ford and Chevrolet models, making them an excellent entry point for classic truck ownership. You can still find decent examples for $8,000 to $15,000, but that won't last much longer as more collectors discover these underappreciated gems. And finally, at number 1, we have the Ford Ranger from 1965 to 1972. Wait, not that Ranger, the original one that most people have never heard of. This was Ford's premium F-Series package, featuring upgraded trim, better interiors, and more powerful engines. Think of it as the King Ranch of its era, but with actual substance instead of just fancy leather and chrome. The Ranger package transformed the humble F100 into something approaching luxury truck territory, while maintaining all the ruggedness and simplicity that made the F-Series legendary. The package included special exterior trim, upgraded interior appointments, and often came with more powerful engine options, including Ford's legendary big block V8s. These trucks featured two-tone paint schemes, chrome bumpers, and interior upgrades that set them apart from base model F-Series trucks. The Ranger name would later be used on Ford's compact pickup in the 80s, but this original version represents something completely different and far more special. These are incredibly rare today because most buyers chose the less expensive base models, making Survivor Ranger trucks highly sought after by collectors who appreciate their historical significance and unique features. Finding a good original Ranger requires patience and deep pockets, as clean examples command premium prices in today's market. But that won't last much longer as more collectors discover these underappreciated gems. So there you have it, 10 trucks that represent the absolute pinnacle of American pickup engineering before computers took over, before emissions strangled power, and before trucks became suburban grocery getters instead of actual work vehicles. Every single one of these machines offers something that modern trucks have lost: the ability to be understood, maintained, and modified by their owners without needing a computer science degree. If you enjoyed learning about these automotive legends, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because we've got plenty more classic truck content coming your way. And here's something I want you to think about and share in the comments. What classic truck do you think deserves to be on our next list? Maybe something from the muscle truck era, or perhaps some of those forgotten gems from the 80s and 90s that are just starting to gain collector interest. Your suggestions help shape our future videos, so don't be shy about sharing your thoughts. These 10 trucks might be the stars of today's show, but they're definitely not the only classics worth owning. We'll be covering more automotive treasures that smart buyers are snatching up before the rest of the world catches on. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you in the next one.